An Augusta Fire Department lieutenant has been reprimanded after the department takes a heat over fire tanks.
As we reported yesterday, the fire department missed the deadline on getting about 150 oxygen tanks inspected, forcing the department to borrow some from Fort Gordon. An internal investigation has led to disciplinary action, but is there more to blame? Senior reporter George Eskola live in the newsroom with tonight's big story.
And George, the fire chief is handing down a reprimand for the missed deadline.
Yeah, that's right, because emails alerting fire administration the deadline was approaching were missed. There's no question oxygen tanks are an important piece of fire department safety equipment. There's no question fire administration missed the deadline to get dozens and dozens of tanks tested, putting firefighters at risk. James says the buck stops with him. But is there more blame to go around for letting this important safety issue slide? It begs the question, where was the backup? The air tanks needed to be tested, and Fire Chief Chris James says the department's logistics lieutenant dropped the ball.
We did find that we had a battalion chief sent an email on March 12th. It was sent to the logistics office. Between the numerous requests, it was overlooked.
Charles Masters of the Augusta Professional Firefighters Association tells News Channel 6 it's the administration's responsibility to make sure the tanks were certified. The tanks are required to be tested every 5 years. Now, the fact that the deadline was approaching on these tanks did not just creep up on anybody. It says right here on it, bought 4/8, 5 years ago last month.
All of the sergeants or people that are driving the apparatus on every Monday, they pull off all the equipment and they check all the equipment.
So from the middle of March until Tuesday, the air tanks with the expiration date for testing written on them were checked by firefighters. And though this is a critical piece of life-saving equipment, Chief James says no one from the Firefighters Association made contact that the deadline was approaching.
The union president or whoever, they have my phone number. They call on other issues, you know. But
they were quick to alert the media that the tanks had expired.
Yeah.
If the trucks are being inspected every week or every day, something should have been caught months ago.
But only after the tank testing date passed did the word get out. So was this to get you, to embarrass you?
It's a possibility, but I choose, you know, we choose as a department to just move forward. We made repeated calls to the Augusta Professional Firefighter Association President Charles Masters looking for his comment on the chief's statements on the oxygen tanks. He did not get back to me. Lieutenant Harold Brown received a written reprimand for missing the emails about the tanks.